What's up, Johan? What's up, bro? Kan je me goed horen? Right. La. Beetje muziek op zwieren, zicht. We have a bass as well. Little bass. Right. Music. What's up, Parmigiano? Dustin? Dustin was it, right? Alright. Today we'll be doing some custom building for my good friend Johan, who is in the chat right now. Shout out Johan. And we're building a little birdie. Now this was a difficult one. I've been struggling a bit, but now that we got the general shape going on, I think I can get it to work. A little wing, still have to probably make it a bit bigger. But so that's why I wanted to stream this, Johan, so you can also give some input while I'm building, which I thought might be nice. So yeah, let's go. So now I was working on the head. So now I'm gonna find some pieces to complete the head. Now I got a little image in front of me of how the bird's supposed to look. So yeah, let me get some pieces. All right, perfect. Now I'm gonna open the WhatsApp as well, Johan, to check out your other specifics again. You know, for the radio and stuff, we're gonna add that as well, of course. But yeah, first off, we had to get the general shape of the bird completed. So let me check it out. Johanneke. Some picas. Oh yeah, okay, because you wanted the north and south as well, we can still do that. Now yeah, because the problem was I wanted to do it completely custom, and I've been looking at a lot of birds and stuff, but I did not want to copy anyone's design. So this is a completely new design. There might be some elements to it. I've seen somebody use this as well. Now I've added this onto it, whatever, but it is a completely custom design, so I'm proud of that because it took a long time. And I actually had Gerada help me out before the stream. to really get me going, because she's always great at helping me make decisions. And then we have a little base that I'm gonna add a little branch to, where he's gonna sit on. Little branch with some maratak. What's it called? I don't know what it's called in English. The freaking plant you have to kiss underneath. So, but yeah. Anyways, okay. So looking at the picture, okay, we got the microphone and the radio. So that's great. I can add the radio onto his chest, but I'm not sure if that will be nice. But anyways, we'll figure that out later. First off, I want to get the body right. I got the nice picture in front of me. So we're gonna start off with the body sloping here, sloping the body down, and maybe finishing the head, because I also want the head to turn, so the head can turn at the moment, which I think adds a lot to the dynamic display value. So you can put him like this. I think that looks a lot nicer than just having him straight. The N and Z, I'm gonna have to see if I have an N and Z. I'm gonna check my tiles quickly. Let me get those already. Okay. So I got a bunch of printed tiles here. So I got these ones. They're pretty big, but I don't have the N and the Z in them. I do think I have some other ones, but they will be an old style font. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be nice. Mistletoe, of course. The mistletoe, of course. Stupid. I'm such a stupid guy. Okay, so I'm looking for my letters. So I'm not finding the letters at the moment. So I might have to order some for that. Because I've been going through some old stuff, and it might have been that those old letters were a bit too old to keep for me, so I might have just thrown them away. Okay, let me just check one more spot which might have them. Okay, so I don't have the letters here, unfortunately. Okay. Full of knowledge. I was thinking of doing this for the head. This shape in the middle. And then maybe we can use this one. This might be a bit too geometrical though. So I'm looking for this one, this piece, but in another color. So what's up, Erika? I am building a little birdie, which is a commission build for a little robin bird, which I'm building to put on this base here for someone who does a bird watching podcast. So lot of dark tan slopes and stuff for the Hogwarts rockwork. But I am searching for some specific parts here, which I don't seem to find. Alright, so okay, so if I don't find it, I might go for the other option that I had here. It's not as bad, so let me just get some snot bricks here. Okay, so I got an idea for this thing here. Look, this is a special contraption, so if you take a headlight brick and then add one of these brackets underneath it, you can perfectly add, oh my god, perfectly add this type of angle to it. So yeah. That might be nice for the back of the head. I think it looks nice. Alright, yeah, I think this looks really good. So we might be able to copy that for the entire head. Or maybe, yeah, because I think the other one, this piece is a bit too angled. So let me just try to replicate that for a bit here. Let me get that real quick. If I do have another one of those little ones, would be nice. If not, I'll just have to order one, which is not so bad, but still. Okay, now. Alright, so let me think. This was also a special one, Johan. So we have this little beak point out here, and I've saw some people use this. But I wanted to make a double one, so you get an actual beak, you know. But that means that you have to reverse the studs of the beak underneath here. You see, these are two pieces, and they kind of open up a little bit, which gives that illusion of it being an open beak, which I really like, actually. But so to have the other one, it's supposed to be like this. To have it upside down, I've used a little clip. And that clip goes right into this little thing underneath here, like this. I'm not sure if you're able to see that. So that's how we were able to do that. Stud reversal technique, which is always a pain to do. Alright, anyway, I think I know how I'm gonna do the back of the head here. So we just had the assembly that I had right now. I think I'm gonna use that for the sides. And then I just have to do some demolition here. Get this one. The problem was also I almost have no orange parts, which was really hard. And I was looking around for some things. I almost tear apart my Charizard to get some more orange parts. But luckily we didn't have to do that. Thank you, Johan. This is why I really wanted to take on this challenge, because it's something that I'm not really comfortable with, making a bird. It's the first time I've ever made a bird. And so yeah, I'm really happy with the process already. So I'm just gonna use this one. I have an orange piece here, but it's a non-Lego piece. I'm not gonna use a non-Lego piece. So what do we do then? Let's see if we find an orange piece in here. It's so hard to find orange pieces. But as a bird has some different colors, we might, you know, might add some different colors. Oh, got one. Nice. I think that's really the last one that I have. All right. So let's fix this up here. Okay, we're reassembling the thing here. And now, so now I'm using this little assembly that we had here at first, using the headlight brick, but I want to have the middle one sticking out a bit further. So for that one, I'm just gonna use a regular snot brick, which has half a plate more, which goes further about half a plate. So let me see what that looks like. Let me show you. The best way to show you is to just show you. So that is almost the same assembly, but a bit different because the other one goes into the brick by half a plate. So it is a nice little subtle extra bit here. So let's put on the rest of the head again. So I think this might be a bit too sharp, or not. I don't know. What do you think? Or I might lift it up a little bit. I think this is a bit too sharp. What do you think, Johan? We might have to extend this a bit further. I think that might be a bit nicer. Or not. I'm gonna try it quickly. No? No, as in extend it further, or... What's up, Hanky boy? Do you think the head is not too short? Okay, let me just get some tiles in here quickly. That'll make it look a bit better as well already. Don't do it bigger, okay. But I still want to try out something, not to make it bigger, but to have it connect better to the top. Okay, so, because right now we have, so I've made the head like this rounded shape. I do like that rounded shape a lot. But now this curved piece that's coming down, you see there's this straight line, which is the line of the line of the plate that's there. Cheese slopes on the back could also work. Yeah, we can try that for sure. Let's try that as well. But I was thinking of putting this one a bit higher. But well, let's try that first. Okay, so we can try that first. Let me get a 1x3. Because I do like the roundness of it. But let's check it out. Do you also want to see the stud reversal technique? Hank, this is how we did it. On the inside, this beak is connected to the little clip to get the stud reversal, which was a lot of fun to come up with. Oh my God. Okay, let's check this out. This might actually be the best solution. Okay, we got some cheese slopes out here. But I think it might be a bit too... if I'm looking at the head, it goes a bit flat first before it goes down quickly. So I think this might be just a bit too... Let me know what you guys think. Because Johan in the chat is a bird expert. I think it looks good actually, but yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Johan? I think this is definitely a good option. And the back looks like this then. Just a little difference there. Now we could also add some, but I don't have any more of those. Oh, I did just find one. No, okay, no, that does not look good. Spot on, yeah? Is that good? All right. Then I'm not even gonna go for the one that I was thinking of. All right, so let's see what it looks like on our body now. Hello, Namlos. I don't know your name. What do you think, Johan? And what do you think of the wings? Should they be bigger or? The wings are missing a little piece. Let me just get that piece quickly. Yes, I'm looking for a slow piece with where the hell do I put those pieces? Aha, gosh. Alright. Wings need some adjustment. Shape of the wings is good. Okay. Wings need some adjustment. Shape of the wings is good. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Also need a tile out here. At first I was also thinking of the 2x2 wedge plates in dark tan. We got a pointy tip extended version. Look good for the tip of the wing. Wedge plates. This is the one I've placed on right now. But I want to get it actually in maybe in dark gray, might be a nice one as well. Meer de grootte van de staart. Okay, so let me see. I'm now also looking at the example on my TV. Do you think they have to be smaller? I also have to change the color out here to the dark gray, dark tan. Yes, I'm making this MOC for Johan in the chat. Okay, so if they are too big, let me think if we can make them a bit smaller. Let me see how. Let me see if we can do that for Johanneke. But how then? I also want to get this top part here curved a little bit. How can we do that? No. Make a clone for you. Well, yeah, if I get it right, if you want, I can make you a clone for sure. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna. I also think that it would be epic to have to make the wings actually really move, but that might be a very big pain to do so. So yeah, already gonna remove this here quickly, because out here I want to go for something shorter. Right, so if I'm zoning out sometimes, my apologies. But that's the way I go about these projects many times. Okay, so I changed the color here already a little bit. I think that looks good. However, I might make this still a bit orangey. So I'm just changing the color a bit on the side here. If that's cool, make it cover. That's a nice challenge to make the wings flap. Yeah. I'm thinking ball joints. I think it should be possible for sure, but it's not easy. And to make them flap, you need the top. Let me try some. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me get some parts. Alright. So I'm gonna steal some parts from out here. I'll just get some more. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna try to add this out here. It'll have to be on the top though, I think. I think that'll be the nicest looking, so let me also try. Okay, so maybe this. Let me steal some of these little ball thingies from Iron Man here, and then I have to destroy. Sometimes one has to destroy to rebuild. Knowledge. What's up, Davey? Yo, I need a freaking new chair, man. My chair is really shitty as hell. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly make this a bit sturdier on the bottom, but it might make the wing a bit too thick. So yeah, I'm not really sure if this will work. Okay, so quick prototype. I just think when the wing is like this, it looks good. Like this, it does not. You can make the wings flap, but I don't know. I'm not loving it because the wing cannot go flat, you know? I don't know. Johan, what do you think, bro? And Iron Man has plenty of robots, it doesn't matter. So I don't know if I want to go for flapping wings. It'll be a bit of a display piece, and I think it'll be the nicest when he's at a resting position. Johan, what do you think? Better? Bro, Johan, you're always cryptic. Give me some text, bro. Better what? What is better? Better. God damn, I need some more information, man. This is not better, right? I don't like this at all. You see a big gap here. Like this. With this big ass gap. I don't believe you, Johan. You're lying. You're lying through your teeth, bro. The shape of the... Okay, the shape. Davey. Tell her you're watching art. Yeah, that's I'm not sure. I always look at it from like, is it worth it? Is it worth having to be able to flap the wings like this and then having it be ugly? I personally don't think it's worth it. So I would not do it. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. I'm also just changing up some colors here and there. But I think right now the side of the body looks good. There's just has to be, the body goes down now. Or starts to go down. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. All right, so Johanneke, are we gonna scrap the frigging moving things, or what are we gonna do? I would scrap them personally. I would not do moving wings. If you're the boss. I just need a 2x4. Okay, we got a 2x4. Let's go. All right. So why are we watching birds builds? Well, Davey, some people like birds. No, it's I'm doing a commission build. Yeah. Yeet. So Davey, my best friend, we are watching birds because Johan, my bird-loving friend who loves birds, nothing sus about it, has commissioned me to make him a little birdie, a little bird, a little rood borstje, a little red tit, to give to his friend. Because he's such a good friend. So that's what we're doing. And I was working on this with Gerada, who helped me out. She helped me out with the general shape. Shout out Gerada, the real Lego master. I am just a fraud. And yeah, and then I thought, she's gone to sleep. Why not just stream the rest already? Was not really feeling like streaming at first. But then I thought, I just want to see my buddies. So yeah, that's why we are here. Anyway, this is a very hectic process. You will see me do a lot of random scheiße. So, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna skip the moving legs. Jesus Christ. The moving thingies here, wings. And I'll give Iron Man his foot back for now. Even though I will be tearing this guy apart for parts. But yeah, at the moment he can go there. So yeah. Okay, that's a nice story. Very nice, very coherent. I'm a great storyteller, Davey, so you don't know me. Alright, anyway. Got some slopes here. What else do we have? I could also just give this... That's funny. Let me just show you guys what I'm gonna do here. I have the perfect solution for the wings here. Let me take a little look. Alright, I don't think you guys are ready for this though. Go storytelling in your community, juku guy. First I have to go continue my Hogwarts layout. And I need to do this because I have to finish it before the... Damn it, before the 30th of April. Okay, Johan, check this stuff out. Hey, look at that. Now that is a bird, man. Hey, yo. Let me just change this thing out here. Bang. What do you think of that? That is a strong looking bird, man. Huh, huh, huh. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm fooling around a little bit. My apologies. Final build. Hey, that's nice, right, Johan? What do you think? Check it out. Some muscles. What the? Where's my camera? Allee, meen je dat nu? Meen je dat nu? Dat kan je toch niet menen nu? Zeg. Yes, I mean that nu. Right now. Alright. Okay, enough shenanigans. Yes, those SpongeBob puff-up arms, they're just for show. Yeah, indeed. That is true. Okay, anyways, now back to the build. Aha. So, gonna add some slopes right here, I believe. And then maybe these ones out here. So let me just start off with this one. So I think it's the best that I just do one side and then I can see and then mirror the design for the other side. Okay, so side build, side profile, like this. And then the wings, you were happy with the design, Johansson? Because let me just add a little swooshy wooshy here. And then another one, but I'll have to find those. Let me think, where I put my little thingy here? Yeah. Got him. By the way, my friend Bricantier is coming your way. If everything goes well, October, Bricantier is big. Okay. Now I will pick one. So, all right, bro. Let me know. Let me see what I can bring as well, if there is still room, because I do have to come over again. Bricantiers. Okay, so now this I'll do it in. Oh my god. Okay, Johan. What do you think? Yes. I also think this looks pretty good. Alright, then I'm just gonna put a tile down here. I think that'll be the nicest. Now it's time to get started on the rest of the body as well. So I think I'm gonna start with the back, because the tail is also gonna be pretty challenging. But so I think this part is already good, so we can copy that on the other side as well. Okay. And then I'll have to see how we're gonna do the legs. Yes. And the head can move. The back of the head. There is some orange down there. Do we want to change that? What do you think? I can change it into dark tan as well if you want. Can I do that? Yes. However, can I do it? I'm not sure. It is not connected in any other way, so probably not. Probably not the best thing to do. But I'm not sure if that... Is it nice? I'm not sure if that is an issue. The bit of orange sticking out in the back there, what do you think? Johan? Underneath the head? Yeah, okay. Anyway, if we want to change that up, I'll find a solution for it later on. But I think for now it looks good. Front view, profile pic. What's up, ladies? I think that's pretty good looking. Okay, pretty satisfied with that already. Alright. Yeah. Okay, now for the back side. Let me see how we did this here. Oei. I've lost the part. Oh, it's right here. Some demolition again. Okay. This does not have to be orange underneath here. Let me save my orange pieces because I don't have my shadows. Good. Okay, Johan. Nice. Thank you. That's good. Johan happy. I'm happy. Voila. This here. Gonna copy it on this other side as well. With the tile. Okay. Then we have 1x3. One by 4. And when I'm done with this project, because I really wanted to finish this for you in time. Hey, you going? Okay, bye, Hanky boy. I'm not disappointed at all. Oh my god. Oh damn. I had to do a 2x4 first. What's up, chill fella? You seem like a chill fella. Welcome. Chill fella 89. So let's see. Alright. Okay, so I've copied the design for the other side as well. Both sides now. Oh shit. Yo, thank you. I almost forgot. That's true. Today we hit 10,000 subscribers. Hank, are you going? No. I want you to stay. Alright. Anyways. Now this backside here. How am I gonna do that? Because it is a pretty steep angle. So I do want to... make sure it kind of represents our source material here. Oh, where is Davey going? Okay, ciao Davey. See you next time, bro. I didn't even see it. Sorry, I did not spot that massage, yo. Okay, anyway, how are we going to do this? La 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 la. Let me see. Oh no. Okay, so Johan, you are the master. I could do an angle. No, not yet. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put Mendo's ship. That is such a difficult one to place. Okay. Alright, so now we are doing the back of the bird, which is probably maybe even one of the hardest things here. I also want to do... I also have to find a way to put on the legs later on. Alright, so I'm gonna show you some examples. Of the possibilities here. Now this is just purely for the shape. So this is a possibility, but it might be a bit too steep. You see the back here? The back here. So this is one possibility. Another one would be just the regular slope. But this looks a bit too, you know, I don't really like that. I think the nicest thing, but then we're gonna make it hard for ourselves. And these freaking wings keep falling off, which is really annoying. I think that the nicest will be to maybe even have something like this going at an angle. Something like this. Oh, it's so hard to see on camera. Where's my restaurant? Where's my music, for one? My restaurant is in Leuven and it is called Covadis. So, and you can, I don't care, you can find it on the internet. So yeah. Okay, now we're getting in some more difficult territory here. I think I might found something out here for. What do you think, Johan? But I think I'm gonna go for that angle that I was talking about. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah, it's good. This guy. You can ask Johan about the restaurant. He's been there plenty of times. So I think this would be a very interesting shape. This. But I'm not sure how we're gonna handle that. Okay, I do have an idea. Let's see if it works. Let's see if... Oh my god, my birdie, no! The bird just completely fell apart, bro. That's messed up. Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Okay. First, rebuild your birdie. La 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 la. Got some swaggy jazz music on. Now, I might add another one of those. What are those? Yo, I think once this is finished, Johan. Okay, hold up, let me see. I would like to finish to excited to pakken. Yeah, that angle, you mean, Johanneke? We're gonna try our best to do that. Let me see. I think it would be nice to make instructions for this as well. So if people want to buy it, when they see it on the... Oh, okay. Okay, so I am really liking this, however. Could we get this out here? How can I do that? Okay, I think we're onto something. Right. That is your punishment. Now thou shalt be hungry. Okay. Okay, so Johan, we have this shape. Let me know what you think. But I'm not sold on this part here yet. We could do it like this. I think that'll look the best. Okay, so hold on, let me just get this a bit more, made a bit better for you. Alright, so let me just get the wing in here as well. So this could be a shape. Johan, what do you think? Because doing angles like this does leave some gaps here and there, but I think I could add a little wedge plate out here. I think that'll look pretty nice. La 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 la. So I actually need a this is not the right angle. Alright, let me try it on the other side first, because this mother jigging guy does not want me to get this. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, pretty good. I might want to tweak it a bit. I want to try something quickly. Because at the moment I did not like the gaps. So yeah. Let's see how we can switch that up. I might have to use some jumper plates. Alright, so because I want to keep this the way it was before, let's see if we can swap this. Where are my clippies? Let me put two new ones. I always build stuff like this. I hate building digitally. I absolutely hate it. Really. Digital builds are such a pain. The program, I hate the program. Nah, really, it's not for me. It takes way too long, in my opinion. Okay. I really like this this way of building, you know. Okay, so let's see. I think this will be interesting, however. Okay, let me try it first, just like. Do you like to build digitally, Hank? I want to minimize the gaps here, which is a bit of a task, a not so easy task. Oh my god. Oh, I found such a satisfying fix, damn. I think that'll look really good. Look at that angle here. Let me just get our wing thing on here. Look at the way this gap has been fixed now. I think it looks great like this. What do you guys think? And then I should be able to put the 1x3 might be a bit. Let me see. I think this might be even better. Yeah. All right. I do think that'll be nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that looks nice. Look at this. We have minimal gaps here, just a little tiny bit right here. But it's really not a lot. And it also gets covered up by the wing normally. Okay, let me just put it all together quickly so you can have a look. I think that backside looks really interesting. It's not completely accurate though. If I see it, it has to be a little bit. Let me try and put it a bit more. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna try something else. Because it might be a bit too steep, or what do you think? Yeah, I do understand that for sure. Digital has its perks. But for me it takes longer just because I'm not used to it. It's like, it doesn't feel natural to me. This just comes way more naturally to me. But it leaves a mess, as you can see. Look at all the stuff we got out here. And I got a lot of shit that actually should not even be here anymore. I'm not gonna use any more orange, so. Why the hell do we got orange, man? Get that orange out of here. Quick cleanup. Quick clean up. Yeah, I don't know. It just, I'm looking at different pictures, you know. Nah, man, I'm gonna keep it that way. The angles just came out too perfectly, so I am gonna keep it the way it was. I'm not gonna be too perfectionistic. Is that even a word? I don't know. But I really liked it. Can add in one more of these. Let me see, what's this? Yeah, I think that'll work just perfectly. Oh no. So I do have to up the sturdiness still. But yeah, we're still in the designing process. What the hell? Johan, what do you think? Trying my best. Okay. Now I do actually want to make the wings a bit sturdier because it seems like I also found a way to... Oh, that's nice, damn. I like this, I like this. Look at that. What do you guys think? I like it a lot. Johan, do you like it as well? But now we still got a challenge. We got the tail as well. And I'm thinking how we're gonna make the tail. I also think I'm gonna make instructions for this one, if people are interested in it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Joanneke. Appreciate it, man. It's gewoon the shit gap. I thought you were saying the gap is shitty, but no. Okay, thank you, bro. I was already worried. Yeah, so look, we got these two like placed out here, those jumper tiles. And if I place this at an angle, they are stuck perfectly. Because the other one, the nice thing was you could move the wings, but it's not really necessary. And I think this looks just a lot better. So we're gonna keep it this way, I think. So now we got a challenge ahead of us for the backside here, which will be putting in the tail. But I think I just have to find the right piece for it. Let me just search quickly. And I hope Gerada is gonna like it as well, because she's pretty involved in the designing process normally. Or where are my pieces? I'm back. Let's go. Alright, so for the tail, I think I will attach the tail to this side here. Okay, so let me see, because the middle here, you see? Now I am quickly gonna change a few things around here. Some colors. This one I'm gonna use a gray color for. And I'm actually really excited to get started on the bass. The double meaning, yeah. I'm really excited to get started on this bass. We have a little bass, and I want to make it a more attack, aka mistletoe. Okay. All right. That's looking pretty good. Now, oh, what the hell? Let me see. Come on. Alright, be right back. Alright. Okay. Now the tail radio. The tail radio. What is the tail radio? And the legs? Yeah, the legs. I'm gonna need your help. Okay, Johan, think about the legs. Let me know which color you think the legs should be. That's something that I've been thinking about. If you could let me know. What a good. Alright, let me just get this side finished already as well. Okay, and just put in this part out here. Okay, nice. Damn, it doesn't happen too many times that the angles line up like this, which is really fun. This little assembly here we got going on, a few angles here. You can see this makes a straight angle, so this is what it looks like on the inside now. And then let me try to do a satisfying shot. This is really difficult. Oh. Ah man, fuck it. Johan, just make sure that he lets everyone know that they can get custom stuff made by me if they want. Because I need some more jobs. Help me get a job, bro. I'm broke. I'm broke, bro. I need a job, man. Okay, hold up. So, we got this. This needs to be connected to that. Can we do it like that? Alright, let me quickly get the other side here. Okay, so I've already put something in here for the legs, but we might still have to change it up a little bit. So I have placed these boys underneath here to attach some legs to later on, so we can have them going sideways, and then they also have to curve in, so we'll see how we're gonna do that. So it has to be like this, but I think I know a nice way to do that. So Johan, think about the color of the legs. We have gray, we have brown, we have black. What I'm seeing a lot of times seems to be like black. So that'll be the easiest because I think I have the most of my parts are in black, I believe. So okay, guys, I think we're ready for the tail. What do you guys think? So let me just put the head on. What do you guys think? I'm actually really satisfied with this. Wow. I did not expect, because this has given me some headaches lately. Thanks to Harry that we got it started. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. So, Johan, which legs do we use, bro? Alright, that's not it. Alright. Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. Okay, black, brown. Yo, Johan. Okay, check this out. I've got the base for the legs. I think that looks good. But I'm not really sure about the color. I do think we should go for black, maybe. I think that'll be nicer. And then we got 3. So I have to think how I'm gonna do that. But let me see if we take black, for example. Because the first part is gray if I'm looking at this. And then I think we should go with black. And then we'll add some of these things here. Okay, I'm just gonna, because Johan is not answering me right now. Thank you so much, Johan, for your input. I'm gonna go for black quickly. It has pretty long legs, so is goed, Johan, doe maar. Oké. Wat denken jij? Grijs en bruin. Bruin? Ja, misschien is bruin wel beter. Oké, we gaan bruin pakken. Is goed. Weet je, nee, eerst... Ja... Okay, hier wird auf Deutsch zum erst gehen wir das anderen Flügel machen. Wir nehmen diesen und auch den Stern müssen wir machen. So ganz, glaube ich, Abfahrt. Wir nehmen diesen und diesen. Ich gehe dieses Wingflügel zum eben kopieren da so. Und dann hassen wir dieses ganz genau gebracht hier. Super toll. Und dieses hier. Ganz gut. Dieses hier. Das ist auch hier. Und ich habe noch die Quarter Teilnote in Teil. Okay, aber das ist gut. Wir haben ein 1 und 4. Wieso? Wir lassen das hier. Ganz geil. Okay, und so haben wir 2 Flügel hier. Ganz gutes Flügel. Und für die Stadt, dieses ist vielleicht zu groß. Was denken Sie, Johann? Ja, das ist ganz zu groß. Wir nehmen das 2 mal 4. Yo, what's up? Hold up, I did not see this. Arthur Production. Le Vrai. Hello, man. I'm the French winner of Lego Masters France Season 5 and I also work on Massive Hogwarts project. Oh, awesome. I really love your work. Very inspiring. Thank you so much, dude. Do you have some videos on YouTube or something that we can check? Johan, I think this is better for the tail. What do you think? So then at the moment we have this. Let me just check. Arthur Production. Go to channel. Let's have a look. He's also making a Hogwarts. Je refais Poudlard en Lego encore. I have not yet seen that. Where is Hogwarts? Let me just get that. All right, so we got another Hogwarts builder. Always nice to see. So yeah, awesome. So yeah, the tail is good. Should we add some more? I'm not sure. It's pretty hard to get good pictures, but the tail looks pretty flat. Seems to be pretty flat always. And yeah, I just want to get these bottom parts still. Oh, okay. Just get this off real quickly. Yeah. Okay, so I do want to get these in dark tan, so I'm gonna change that up. Let me see if I can find them. Because I think that'll look better though. Okay, I have one clip here already. I'm gonna switch up the clip probably. Let me try that out. If I do find another one, I'll do it. Oh, hell no. Okay, so let me think. Quickly gotta check out the other room here. Okay, so I do have to. It has to be in here somewhere. I just have to search better. Give me. Aha, we got one already. But I would prefer a clip. Yes, we got it. Okay, so let me just explain the thinking here. Now I'm gonna replace these clips. I'm gonna replace these clips. Let me just show you with what I'll replace those. Okay. All right, so now I have replaced the clips with a bar piece. So now why did I do that? Because for the tail, these clips actually cover up most of the. They cover up most of the thing. If it was in reverse, you would probably see more gray than you do now. So this is what it looks like right now with the tail, the back of the tail. So let me place that back into position here. Alright. Okay, I'm liking that, Now I do want to change this for a gray one still, because I think that looks nicer on the bottom side. Find some random pieces in there. Ow! Alright. Let me see. Maybe like this. I think that'll look nicer. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh. Okay, overall the model is pretty sturdy. Alright, so this is what the tail looks like right now. You see, I really like that. Now I'm still missing a 1x3 here. In this direction. In the other direction, I mean. But what do you think, Johan, of this? Het is mooi. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be I was talking Dutch, but I'm gonna start speaking English again because I had someone in the vertical chat, and I totally missed that. All right, but so let's see. At the moment, this is what we have, and I have to say I'm really, really happy with this. I'm so happy that Gerardo. Why can I not turn how like this? Okay. Holy shit! I'm so bad at angling this for the camera. The tail as well, Johan? What do you think of the tail? It's probably somewhere like this. Nah, Lego Masters, no, I don't think, I'm not sure, I'm not good at that. That's not something for me. Now I still have to find some pieces to especially finish up this tail out here. But at the moment I think we're pretty good. Let me do a little cleanup here. Gonna do a quick cleanup and then we can move on to the legs and to the base, which I'm actually really, really excited about. Let me think, do I need something from here? No. Now, do you think I should change the tip of the wings to dark gray? I think that might look good as well. But it's not really necessary specifically, but I think that'll be pretty cool though. The sun goes down. Okay, let's see what I can remove here already. Some schnot bricks. The schnotty bricks, man. And I really have to get me some more orange stuff. I don't have enough orange. So all the orange can go. Not on the floor, but yeah. I just drop some on the floor. Microphone here. Alright, let me see. Okay, the orange can go. Get the hell out of here. Fake bricks in the garbage. Bang. All of this can go. How many languages I speak, or Johan? Well, I can speak a lot of languages, a little bit, but not perfectly. But my main languages would be Dutch, Dutch of course. Then I also speak Spanish. Because I'm half Spanish, and English. Well, it's pretty shitty, but it's something. And a little German as well, a little French, a little bit of everything. Oh. So yeah, I think that is my languages. Oh my god, I'm just running around here. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, we're making some, oh my god, some space here. There's a spider here, creepy. Spider, why are you creepy? Why are you so creepy? Right. Making some space. Okay, let me take my brown stuff out here as well. I think we can remove this. Oh, I think Hayata's gonna love this for sure. That's nice. Oh. Okay, so we still have some to be sorted parts out here. I'm gonna add them here. Those will go back into my smaller things out there. Why are you running? That's fine already. For me too. Dutch and English. Okay, well, yeah. Can I say... Claro que sí puedo decir algo en español, amigo. Tú te llamas Henk. Hola, Henk. ¿Qué tal, Henk? Venga, ¿por qué estás corriendo, Henk? Mira, aquí tenemos un pajarito pequeño que va a esta... No sé cómo se llama en español, pero es una teta roja. Un tetita roja. Dat is roodborstje in het Spaans. And I also speak another language. West-Vlaams kan je ook spreken. Dat is een heel schoon taal. Dat je ziet dat Davy het hier eerst in de chat. Dat is ook een West-Vlaming. Dat kan dat ook vrij goed klappen. Niet zo goed als ik, maar ik kan dat wel vrij goed. Dat is misschien de schoonste taal dat ik kan spreken. Maar ja. Allee, ga ik even verder kijken. Ik ben heel content met mijn vogeltje. En we gaan nu even de basisje maken. Dit might turned into Genk. Ja, maar Genk is anders, hè. Genk. Tu nombre es Genk porque en España no decimos el H, lo decimos como una G. Como en West-Vlaanderen también. And we're gonna take a look at a nicer radio because this one, Johan, is a bit old. It doesn't look nice, so yeah. Now, Johan, the problem I had with the brown legs is that the branch that it's gonna be on is also brown, so I'm not really sure. I don't know, I'm not sure how it'll look, so... But let's see. So I'm gonna do the same that we did before, just in brown here. And I am gonna quickly make a little branch here where we can place him on. Even though I am gonna make a bigger branch probably, but we'll try out some stuff first. Alright, so this do we have one brown out here? Glij af. Sorry, we don't use this shit around here, bro. Glij af. Schuif af. Schuif af. Not glij af, bro. Schuif because you're schuiving, man. You're schuiving. La Casa de Papel would be crazy good for you to watch. I was constantly busy with the subtitles. Hey, what's up, Brick Allegiance? Hello. Yeah, the other tip of the tail, I'm still searching for that one. I didn't find it before. I still have to complete that one. But yeah, I thought moving on to the legs and then afterwards I can search a bit for it, but I'm not sure. I was searching for it earlier and I think I'm not entirely sure if I actually even have one, so... But now I'm looking for these pieces in brown. But I don't know if I have them. So I might try something, doing it in reverse. All right, man. Okay, Johan, no problem at all. How late is it? Oh, it's already 2. It's already 2 a.m. Damn, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, no problem at all, bro. Go to sleep, man. I understand it. I should also get some sleep, but I'm really... Okay, Johan, just one last thing. You still here? Johan, check. What do you think of this? But then it needs more, like three toes. But what do you think of the size of this? It's good? You have been scammed, Hank. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna assume that that'll be good for Senor Johan. But then we'll have to find a way to make those toes. Now that'll be a challenge for sure. Without having it look too bulky. That'll be the biggest challenge, not having it look too bulky. That will be the biggest challenge for sure. Bananas. And Brick Allegiance. Thank you for watching, man. How are you doing? I don't know. Yeah, minifig hands might be nice, but I don't have enough brown minifig hands to spare, I believe, unfortunately. I was thinking of doing these, but I think either way it's gonna look a bit goofy. Using a 1x2. So I'm looking at some other options, maybe. Seeing what we can do. I might have found something out here. Alright, because I was thinking of doing it like this. But that is so bulky. So I don't know. It just looks really bad. So that'll be a challenge for sure. Let me just take some inspiration from my colleagues. How did they do that? Because I've been looking at a lot of pictures, of course, but I am really proud to say that this is almost, especially the new backside, I'm really proud of that backside there. It is a very, it is a completely custom build. So I did not take any inspiration from any other, or yeah, just a bit of inspiration, you know, on the colors and stuff, but I'm really proud of that actually, and yeah, that's cool. Yeah, with other parts. So let me just see. No. Okay, so I see somebody using a Ninjago. So that's pretty dope. Lego has used this thing that I've been using. So yeah, I'm looking for, you know, one part that might be perfect to use. It already has a bunch of stuff. So I'm thinking of maybe some sort of sword, because somebody is using Ninjago sword, so that's pretty awesome. Hey, sleep tight, Johan. Dream of me. Thank you so much. But the thing is, I also kind of just, you know, it is clamming. It is clamming wherever it's on. So I do kind of like, oh my god. If it's just a clip, you know, a clip would also still kind of make sense. But the problem is that it has to be sturdier. Look at that, Birdie's dead. Okay, so no, we cannot do that. That'll be a problem for sure. Oh, let me just close the window here. Some creepy sounds outside. Oh. So yeah, let me think. Oh, I think I might. But it's also big. So that's a bit of a problem. Scary sounds. Who dares enter your garden? Yeah. All right, it's good, Johanneke. Johannesburger. This is gonna be a difficult one. Or let me think, not to make it too bulky. I could use the espresso tiles. And just put them on top of each other. But how do we attach them to our clippy weepy? See? This thing maybe? Okay, so like this maybe? I think we might have found something, but yeah, I think I have something maybe. But then I don't know how I'm gonna attach it eventually, but it does look pretty good actually, yeah. What do you think, Hank? Shit. Why am I so bad at angling it for the camera? Here. I just don't have to look at the screen. What do you think? So let me quickly make another one. Yeah? Alright, good. Good. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah. And that's an original way. I haven't seen anyone do that, so I'm really happy with that. Because I also, you know, I also follow a lot of people who make Hogwarts content and stuff. But it's always a bit double because I don't want to get inspired by other people too much. Because then I'm like, yeah, you know, I try to make as much stuff original. But yeah, just looking at other things, you know, it gets in your subconscious and you kind of, sometimes you cannot really help getting inspired. So yeah. The only problem here is, oh no, it stays on pretty okay. The only problem is how I'm gonna attach it afterwards. Now I want to search for something. That might turn in the other direction. So I do like those. Okay, let me see. Aha. Okay. I sometimes look at other. Yeah, it's indeed. That's a bit of the problem, you know. And then sometimes you see something, you're like, oh, that's so cool, but then yeah, you don't want to use it because then it's just, especially now something like this. This is a commission build. I don't want someone paying for something, you know, that looks like something that someone else made. I think that's kind of ripping off the other artists as well. So no, that's why I really wanted, especially with this one, I wanted to go original, you know. But yeah, now I want to find a nice way. You know, I'm just gonna use black pieces for now, as I just cannot find the piece I'm looking for in brown, and I should have it somewhere. Quickly gonna look through my Harry Potter stuff. So no, not out here. Then I need some clips. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just try it out quickly with the black ones to see if that helps out. Hold up. Let me read that again. I think you can attach bars horizontal in the 1x1 round plates with holes, or does it feel like the sit stick is jammed through its feet? No, I understand what you mean. Eventually, yeah, we could do that. We could try that out. What I was gonna do maybe is have like the plant, to have a bit of a plant piece somewhere maybe. Or maybe clip the bar in some way. But okay, let me just show you this already. I think this looks pretty good. Now I just have to find those pieces in brown. You'll see which ones I mean in a minute here. This looks better because now it can rotate like this. You see, now it's standing like that. But so I need these pieces in brown. I don't know why I don't have them. It's really crazy. Or, but this also allows it to be a bit turned, because I also really like the legs being like this. A bit more in the natural, you know. But what do you think? I think the legs are pretty, I think they're pretty good. I think the length is also pretty nice when I'm looking at it on the TV here. They do have some pretty tall legs. So I think that's pretty alright. I think like this would be pretty cool already, but I want to place him on a little branch. Metal feet could also work. Footloose. Okay. So now it's time to get the branches. And I have a specific box for those type of branches. Now let's see. Is there not a single freaking brown thing like this? Oh my god, that's really crazy. How is that possible? But anyways, I'll order those. Metal feet, always the best, yeah. So yeah. I would just like to, you know, switch out that part out there still though. I think overall the bird looks really good. Now to find a way to attach it. What I might do actually, let me see. We can do one of the clips. There is a 1x1 clip in the feet. Maybe I can do, oh, what's up, Brick Allegiance? Yeah, I know, I don't have the piece for it yet. It's gonna be the same as out here. So it's gonna be a rounded tile. Oh no. I think what I'm gonna do is use, let me see if I have one of those. If I have them, it should be here. I don't know if I have one of those. Let me see out here. No, okay. Seems like I do not have that. Maybe out here. To cover some of the gray, yes. Let me see, I also found a way. Okay. Okay, so what I wanted to do was get a 1x2 clip and replace the 1x1 clip in the feet with a 1x2, but then I could also not get the bird off which is not really that bad, but make the branch a technical element and use this 1 by 1 with 4 clips. Which is a 1 by 1 with 4 clips? Which part do you mean? Yo, what's up? Hi, Alexandria. How are you doing, man? Or woman? And let me see, I'm also gonna search some parts to make this a bit sturdier here. So I don't have those parts, it seems. Okay, let me think. How can we do it? So we can do Technic for sure. One with 4 clips on 4 90-degree angles. Oh no, with clips. I'm not sure which part that is actually. Okay, let me get my branch stuff out of here. Let's see. Because I think a thick thing like this would be nice. What the hell? Okay, so I cannot find. Okay, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Lego 90202. Oh, that piece. Okay. Yes. Yes, I do think we have that somewhere around here. Yeah, let me just try to get a little branch first. And see how we can make that already. Quickly gonna search something here. Be right back. Oh no, I still on the friction store, still in the bird habit. Yeah, we'll have a look. Now, let me see out here. What this will look like. Because finding a good spot will also already be difficult, I think. Or having enough place to put him on will also be already difficult, I think. So I'm just gonna try out something here. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. So that's why I want to try that. Also, I do want to add in some branches as well, or some leaves as well. So I have some leaves out here from some botanical sets that I'm not using anymore. So maybe something like this. So now it'll have to be placed on here, which is pretty difficult actually. It's not really easy. So a lot of people just do like a middle section and then a cross beam. I might try that as well, just for, you know, easiness of it. But I would like to make this branch, you know, kind of. I do any commission I get. So at the moment, I have my own little company that I started. But this is just a small little commission. It's nothing really. It's not big. But I would love to do some massive projects. Actually, is what I'm aiming for. So that would be the nicest thing to do. So how can we connect this up here? All right, I think I actually have an idea. I think we're gonna have to go a bit smaller on the branch. Let me see, what can we do here? time to listen to me whine. Okay, so let's take a look here. I think I'm onto something. Yes. Okay, I have an idea how we can connect these things. So what I'm gonna do is add one more toe and then have it going down into some 1x little stud thingies. That makes sense, right? I don't have a website yet, unfortunately. So I still have to get a website. Okay, check this out. What do you think? Okay, so it's not perfect. Alright, so let me try that out. Let me get a friction. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was thinking about making a website, but then again, it's a lot of work. I just wanted to make an Instagram page actually, and then I can do collabs on with my regular Instagram page. I'm not sure if you're already following the Instagram as well. Okay, so check it out. This is my idea here. Think it'll work pretty alright. So let's see. But I do want to make it a bit more interesting, so let's add some leaves out here. However, no, I'm not gonna add them out here. Damn, man. I'm just changing things up. That's just the way it is. All the time. Oh, okay. No, but so yeah, I thought I'd do that at first before, like, paying someone to make a website and stuff. It can get pretty expensive real quickly. So that's kind of my thinking. Okay, so here we stumble on the problem rather, that the tree and the legs are the same color. But for the rest, I do have to say that I really like this. Now, I also wanted to get some Okay. This is why I like it. Yeah, but the problem with digital, for example, you would not be able to tell if this would hold up, you know? For the same, you would make a complete design, and then you'll build it, and eventually you'll notice that it'll fall over, you see? Okay, so let me see what you think it is. I just want to change the tree up a little bit. His legs are tucked in. With pulling legs sitting on two upward branches. How do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. There is some bending here though. Yeah, I do want to make the mistletoe a little bit. I do have to make it a bit better though. But I am thinking of just making the branch and skipping this part here. Just having the branch like this somehow. Maybe I'll just use that branch as the middle one here. I think that'll be the nicest looking. Okay, let me see. However, then it's not sturdy, and then it's not really a naturalistic looking. Oh, then it's not really a natural looking, you know, branch. So I'm not sure how to feel about that. And we also still have to get the radio in. So, and now it's also not stuck right. Okay, so this is not gonna work. So it's pretty difficult because I want to kind of emulate the way that it looks with just a regular branch sticking out. So yeah, so he wants I would also replace one olive green plate. Taking extra. Yeah, I want to try that, but I don't have any olive green you know, Technic plate. So that's a bit annoying. Do I? But I have one of these. One of these, which I can use. And then I'll just have to cover it up a little bit. Which one? Which branch do you mean? The first one or? Because Lego also made an official bird, but I think it's really ugly. But yeah, the thing is now I was gonna put it on a natural looking branch, but I might actually just make, you know, just a regular branch, or just, you know, one of those sticks. Brackets for the winner or some breakers. Oh yeah, from the side. Yeah, that would also be pretty cool. If we could do that. That would be pretty cool. Okay, let me think what we can do. I like that concept so that it's kind of more like floating, you know, onto the base than it is actually coming from the base, because yeah, it's never gonna sit on a branch that low. So that's one already. And then also but then if I make a complete thing like this, so something like this you would do. That would be pretty cool. Okay, let me try to get that. So how do we go about doing that? First off, Technic plates. That's a very nice idea, Hank, to make it come out of the side. I think that'll look pretty awesome. Let me just get some stuff for that. Oh, and I have a nice idea for the bowls as well. Okay, let's go. So I made this thing using some quarter tiles as well. And then let's see what we can do here. To attach those parts, let me see. Let me get a long Technic axle. Oh, we have those out here. Okay, let's see. Can also still add some parts out here. Alright, I think that'll be pretty nice. Great ID, great suggestion. Yeah, also an easy pickup point, indeed. So, let's see what we can do with that information. Now, alright. Okay, so this does not line up. Why does this not line up? Oh, no, it does. Here, I'm going to add in some bricks here to stop it from. Alright. Out here it's now 2:40. Oh damn, time is going fast. I should probably get going to sleep now. But I just want to check this out quickly. Alright, so check this out. This is what we have. It's pretty awesome, I think. Then let's add in a branch. So let's see how we can make this interesting. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm here in Cambridge, UK. It's 1:42. Oh, right. Out here it is late at night. Yeah, it's too it's almost sleeping time. Okay, so I don't know. It looks a bit goofy, perhaps. Let me see what we have here. Okay, so that's too far away for sure. Alright. There is a problem with the base, or is it not? I'm not sure. And I am missing one toe. Now making this sturdy will be difficult. I'm probably gonna I'm missing a toe somehow. I'm not sure where it went. Because of course when it is placed where it is placed, I will not be there to help these people out. I do think there is something, yeah, the weight distribution is difficult, but also the base, there's something going on out there which makes it wobble. Probably, I don't know. There's a problem with the Technic connections here, I would think. I am close from Brussels. That is true. You have not lied yet. I might actually have to change the legs using maybe just not having them hinge out here. Okay, anyway, let's see. Oh no, we're missing our tail. We're also missing a wing. Damn. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it here at the moment. Because tomorrow I'll be working on Hogwarts. But I am really digging it. What do you think? Can you show me the base up close? Yes, the bird gets higher on the tree though, makes the weight top heavy. Do you mean the base where it is unstable, or? Hey, I'm liking this. Really nice ID. Now we still might have to make... There's something with the base, but I can fix it. I'm sure I can fix it later on. But I really like this idea of the base that you gave me, Hank. Really awesome. I think that's really cool. Now, there are two things. It is hanging a bit, leaning a bit, but that's not really such a problem. Yeah, there is something underneath here. I'm not sure. It's probably the math with the with going from with using these bricks. They are not exactly... So what I did was place them on a plate and have them go like this. But as I can see out here, it sticks out a bit. So that is the issue. But I'm just gonna use some other things for it. Let me just fix that already, because that's annoying. That might also give us some issues later on. So what I'll do is just have some... Okay, so this will actually make it sturdier, I believe, so that's pretty good. Let me see. Get some bricks. Get some bricks. And I'm really glad I did the stream. So my absolute pleasure. I'm really glad that I did the stream, because we got some great ideas. All right, look, I've changed it up. I've made it like this now. So now it'll be flat. It'll be a lot better. Now I do have to change this, the size of our Technic bar though. It's not really an issue. Okay. Come on, man. Alright. So the only problem I have right now is that the bird can swing a bit too much. Alright, so the problem with the base is fixed now. So at the moment the bird can move back and forth a bit too easily. So I do want to find something on to change that. But now the base is not wobbling anymore, so I think that's really cool looking, personally. I think that's very awesome. Now I do still have to get the radio and stuff in, so... Yeah, I'll do that. I will put completely own design, nothing stolen by nobody, especially not some guy named Hank. Alright. I think that looks freaking awesome, dude. Damn. I think that's amazing, dude. Holy crap. Oh, I think Hayata is gonna love this so much. Look at that. And actually, you know, it's pretty sturdy. But the problem, you never know where it'll end up. So that's a bit of an issue. If there is a problem with it, you know, I don't want people to say that it's not sturdy. So I am gonna think of something on how we're gonna do that. So I'll have to come up with something. What will we do? Anyway, yeah, I think it looks really awesome, and I think I'm gonna make instructions for this. I think it'll look nice. Now we still need some. Let me get some foliage underneath there. A bit of foliage here. I also like the clean bass, but I don't know. Yeah, the wobble is not really a problem. The wobble of the tree is not really an issue. I just want to make sure that the legs cannot go back or forward as much. So what I actually need is to find something that will instantly attach from these candle pieces onto the feet. Something that does not have the same... That's also a nice idea. Would I make it white? Okay, so nothing really special, but it adds a bit of color. I don't want to take away too much from the model itself. Let me show you what it looks like out here. I'm really happy with this actually, so. Yeah. On the back of the radio. Let me see what I can do. Yo, what do you think of this? A splattered... Thanks, man. What about a splattered egg here? Check this out. Oh, I think this is fucking hilarious. Oh, no. Haha. That's pretty funny. Alright. Alright, bro, what do you think? One with Odin! Of course, mate. Thor. The name's Thor, mate. Yeah, I'm so happy, dude. Now let's see what it looks like with the radio. And we also need like a mic or something. Now this radio is pretty old, but it's pretty funny though. Oh man, I'm really happy with this. Really happy with this, damn. Gonna have to make some pics, dude. Yeah, I'll ask, but I'm pretty sure, knowing Johan, I'm pretty sure he'll love the egg. He might love a poopy. It would have been nicer if it didn't have the egg print on it, but I'm not sure if I have an all white one. But knowing him, I know he'll love it. But I don't know, I kind of feel like the radio, it makes it not so nice looking. So, but I'm gonna look for another radio. It's an old radio as well. Gonna look for another radio and then maybe add like a, I don't know, a pole for a microphone. Oh, I still have to do one adjustment here. But I'm also sure Hayata is gonna love this so much. Really sick, dude. Oh man, Hank, you're a freaking legend for this suggestion on the bass coming in from the side. You see, that's kind of my problem. That's why I always love building with Hayata, for example, is that I'm such a doubter. I always doubt everything and try doing something else, and and eventually I get nothing done. So I always need like a person to say like, oh yeah, that's it, that's the nice one, that's the good version, that's a nice version. I don't like that, I like that. So that really helps me out a ton. So thank you also with the bass. That's something that I would consider doing, but then I would be like, no, it's too much work. Or so it's really nice to have some input from outside. So that really helps me out. So thanks, bro. I have to go to sleep. Yesterday I went to sleep at 5, so my Wallachers are going crazy. So, anyways, dude, a pleasure again. Tomorrow I'm seeing my good friend J-Room Bricks. He's coming over. We're probably gonna do some cleanup work on the room next door, where I have a bunch of boxes. I have my terrain from Hogwarts also there, which I have to tear apart. But so yeah, I might do a stream with him. I'm not sure if he wants to do one. We'll see. But this looks so good, man. It could be a set. I mean, this could be a set, dude. If I look at it like this, that's really awesome, man. Really, really love it. Let me see if I don't have those parts in brown here. I don't think I have them. No, but no, man, I'm gonna make instructions for this for sure. I think that'll be very cool. I think we can make some people happy with that as well. Yeah, dude. Alright, thank you. Having doubts not a problem at all. I know making definite decisions is hard. That is true. It is really really hard. Alright, anyway, bro, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one, probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So yeah, stay tuned, bro. Thank you for staying up late with me. But check this out, man. We made some epic stuff. Really awesome. I will see if I come in Koningsdag today. Lord, I don't know what will happen. Koningsdag, is it? Oh, it is today, like in Monday. That's true, Koningsdag. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, have a fun Koningsdag, bro. And I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, thanks again, man. Really epic. I'm gonna put it upstairs so Harry can see it before she goes to work. I think she'll love that. Alright, broski, now I really have to go. I don't want to, but I have to go. Oh my god. Woo! Ciao! Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, man, thanks. Just search for ladies at Lego conventions.